In the year 2157, humanity had expanded across the stars, establishing colonies on distant planets and moons. The Earth, once a thriving hub of civilization, now lay in ruins, its resources depleted and its atmosphere poisoned. The remnants of humanity struggled to survive in the harsh realities of space. Captain Maya Carter of the starship Aurora was on a routine mission to investigate a distress signal from a remote outpost on the edge of the galaxy. As the ship approached the desolate planet, they received a faint, garbled transmission. "This is Outpost Omega 12. Under attack, can't hold, need immediate." Static engulfed the message, leaving Maya and her crew tense with anticipation. They knew they were likely walking into a dangerous situation, but duty called. Upon landing, they found the outpost in ruins, smoldering from recent laser fire. Bodies of the outpost's defenders lay scattered, their faces frozen in expressions of fear and desperation. Maya accessed the outpost's central terminal, trying to retrieve any data that could explain what had happened. Amidst the corrupted files and fragmented logs, one message stood out: a last transmission from Outpost Omega 12's commander, Captain Liera Patel. "To anyone receiving this message, we are under attack by an unknown enemy force. They appeared suddenly, without warning. Our defenses are failing. I fear this may be humanity's last stand. We've activated the distress beacon, but I don't know if anyone will come." Maya felt a chill run down her spine. The enemy that had attacked the outpost was unlike anything they had encountered before. They seemed to strike from the shadows, leaving no trace and no communication. As Maya and her crew prepared to leave, a faint signal crackled through the outpost communication array. It was an encrypted transmission, heavily distorted but still decipherable. "Humanity, heed this warning. Your expansion ends here. There are forces beyond your comprehension. Leave this sector, or face annihilation." The message repeated, each time more ominous than the last. Maya knew they had stumbled upon something far greater than a mere skirmish. It was a warning from a civilization that viewed humanity's presence in this part of the galaxy as a threat. With a heavy heart, Maya made the decision to retreat. She knew they were not equipped to face whatever formidable adversary lurked in the darkness of space. As the Aurora lifted off from the devastated outpost, Maya couldn't shake the feeling that they were witnessing the beginning of an interstellar conflict, one that would determine the fate of humanity itself. Green screen subscribe. Title: The Last Transmission, Part 2. As the Aurora navigated through the vast emptiness of space, Captain Maya Carter couldn't shake off the haunting echoes of Captain Liera Patel's final transmission. The warning from the unknown adversary lingered ominously in her mind, reminding her of the fragile state of humanity's existence among the stars. Days turned into weeks as they traveled back towards the core systems where the remnants of human civilization were clustered. Maya and her crew debated endlessly about what they had witnessed at Outpost Omega 12. Some advocated for preparing a defense, while others argued for seeking allies among the alien species humanity had encountered over the years. The decision weighed heavily on Maya's shoulders. She knew that whatever force had attacked the outpost was vastly superior in technology and strategy. The question of whether humanity was ready for such a confrontation gnawed at her thoughts during sleepless nights. One evening, as Maya reviewed the outpost's data once more, a faint distress signal interrupted her concentration. It originated from a nearby asteroid belt, a region largely uncharted due to its hazardous conditions. "This is Commander Rowe of the research vessel Eclipse. We are under attack by an unknown hostile force. Requesting immediate assistance. Coordinates attached." Maya's heart sank. It seemed the enemy was expanding its reach, targeting isolated outposts and research vessels scattered across the galaxy. She knew that if they didn't respond swiftly, more lives would be lost. With a renewed sense of determination, Maya ordered the Aurora to divert course towards the asteroid belt. The journey was perilous, navigating through treacherous debris fields and gravitational anomalies. Each passing moment heightened the tension among the crew, knowing they were sailing into the unknown once again. Upon arrival, they found the Eclipse drifting aimlessly among the asteroids, its hull punctured and its systems failing. Maya and her team boarded the vessel cautiously, weapons drawn and senses heightened for any sign of the enemy. The scene inside the Eclipse was grim. Bodies of researchers and crew members lay scattered throughout the corridors, evidence of a fierce battle fought and lost. Commander Rowe, the sole survivor, greeted Maya with a mix of relief and despair. "They came out of nowhere," Rowe explained, his voice trembling with exhaustion. "Advanced ships, cloaked, we never stood a chance." Maya's mind raced as she reviewed the sensor logs from the eclipse. The attack was swift and coordinated, leaving no room for negotiation or escape. It was clear that the enemy possessed technology far beyond anything humanity had encountered. As they prepared to depart the asteroid belt, Maya received a transmission on a secure channel, a message intercepted from the enemy's communication network. It was a conversation between two commanders discussing their recent victories over human outposts. "We continue to dismantle their defenses," one voice said, filled with cold efficiency. "They pose no significant threat. Our superiority is unquestioned." Maya listened intently, her jaw clenched with determination. She knew that the time for passive observation was over. Humanity needed to unite, to prepare for the inevitable conflict that loomed on the horizon. Back on the Aurora, Maya gathered her senior officers for a strategy meeting. They discussed the intercepted data, analyzed enemy tactics, and debated their next course of action. It was clear that they couldn't face this adversary alone. They needed allies, strength in numbers, and a united front against the looming threat. As the Aurora set course towards the nearest human stronghold, Maya felt a mix of fear and resolve in her heart. The galaxy was vast and unforgiving, but humanity had come too far to surrender now. The fate of their species hung in the balance, and Maya Carter vowed to fight with every ounce of strength she possessed. And thus, the saga of humanity's struggle against an unknown, formidable enemy continues, as Captain Maya Carter and her crew prepare to rally allies and face the greatest challenge of their existence in the depths of space. Captain Maya Carter stood on the bridge of the Aurora, her mind racing with the weight of the intercepted enemy transmissions and the devastating attacks on human outposts. Around her, the crew worked tirelessly, preparing for the journey ahead. Their destination was the Council of Allied Planets, a coalition formed in the aftermath of the Earth's decline, comprising various human colonies and allied alien species. Maya knew that convincing the Council of the looming threat would not be easy. Politics and differing agendas often clouded the judgment of those in power. As the Aurora approached the capital planet of the Council, Maya reflected on the journey that had brought them here. The ruins of Outpost Omega 12, the distress call from the eclipse, and the chilling transmissions from the enemy. They were pieces of a puzzle that painted a grim picture of an adversary bent on humanity's destruction. The council chambers were vast, bustling with representatives from different planets and species. Maya and her crew were granted an audience, and she wasted no time presenting the evidence they had gathered. "We face an enemy unlike any we have encountered before," Maya addressed the assembly, her voice carrying a blend of urgency and determination. "They strike without warning, using technology far superior to our own. Our outposts have fallen, and our people are in danger. We must unite to stand against this threat." The reaction was mixed. Some council members expressed skepticism, questioning the validity of the intercepted transmissions and the urgency of Maya's warnings. Others, however, spoke of similar encounters with mysterious attacks and shared their concerns about the escalating conflict. Amidst the deliberations, an unexpected ally emerged, a representative of the Varan Confederacy, a highly advanced alien species known for their prowess in technology and diplomacy. Ambassador Zara K, a tall and imposing figure with shimmering scales and piercing eyes, stepped forward. "We have monitored the movements of these aggressors," Zara K stated, their voice resonating with authority. "Their actions are a threat not only to humanity but to the stability of the entire galaxy. We propose a joint task force, pooling our resources and knowledge to confront this common enemy." The proposal sparked heated debates among the council members, but Maya sensed a shift in momentum. The realization that they were not alone in facing this threat began to unite the disparate factions. Days turned into weeks as preparations for the joint task force took shape. Ships from various species and civilizations gathered at a hidden military outpost on the outskirts of the Council's territory. Maya and her crew worked closely with their newfound allies, sharing intelligence, training together, and forging bonds of camaraderie amidst the looming uncertainty. On the eve of their departure, Maya stood on the observation deck of the Aurora, looking out into the vastness of space. The fleet assembled before her, a testament to the resilience and determination of those who had come together in the face of adversity. "We are ready," Maya whispered to herself, a mix of apprehension and resolve in her heart. "We will face this enemy together." The journey into the unknown began. The joint task force ventured deeper into uncharted territories, following the faint traces of the enemy's movements. Each jump through hyperspace brought them closer to the heart of the conflict, where secrets waited to be uncovered and battles would decide the fate of civilizations. As the Aurora led the fleet into the abyss of space, Captain Maya Carter knew that they were embarking on humanity's greatest challenge yet, a struggle for survival, unity, and the hope of a future among the stars. And so, the story continues as Captain Maya Carter and her allies embark on a perilous mission to confront the mysterious adversary threatening their existence, forging alliances and facing unimaginable challenges in the depths of the cosmos. Green screen subscribe. The joint task force led by Captain Maya Carter aboard the Aurora ventured deeper into uncharted territories, following the faint traces left by the mysterious adversary. Their journey through hyperspace took them across nebulae, asteroid fields, and distant star systems, each jump fraught with anticipation and uncertainty. On board the Aurora, Maya coordinated with her allies, the Varan Confederacy, the Regalian Defense Fleet, and several other species united under the banner of the Council of Allied Planets. They shared intelligence gathered from intercepted transmissions and coordinated their strategies for the impending conflict. As they approached a remote sector on the edge of known space, Maya received a coded message from a reconnaissance drone, a discovery that would change everything. "Captain Carter, we've located an enemy base of operations," Lieutenant Patel reported, her voice tense with excitement. "It appears heavily fortified, shielded from conventional scans. Coordinates attached." Maya studied the data with growing apprehension. The enemy had established a formidable presence in the region, a sprawling network of structures and defenses that spoke of meticulous planning and advanced technology. The task force faced a daunting challenge, the need to infiltrate and neutralize the enemy base without alerting their adversaries. Gathering her senior officers and allied commanders, Maya devised a bold plan, a multi-pronged assault aimed at disrupting enemy communications, disabling their defenses, and gathering crucial intelligence about their origins and motivations. The operation began with precision, a barrage of coordinated strikes from the task force's warships, distracting the enemy and drawing their forces away from the main objective. Meanwhile, elite teams led by Maya and Ambassador Zarake of the Varan Confederacy launched stealthy incursions into the heart of the enemy base. Inside the labyrinthine corridors of the enemy stronghold, Maya and her team encountered fierce resistance. Combat droids, armed patrols, and sophisticated security systems tested their skills and resolve at every turn. They pushed forward, driven by the knowledge that the fate of humanity and their allies hung in the balance. As they breached the central command chamber, Maya accessed the enemy's mainframe, a trove of encrypted data and surveillance logs revealing glimpses of their adversaries' origins and motivations. It became clear that the enemy was not a single species but a coalition of rogue factions, a coalition driven by a fanatical belief in supremacy and a desire to purge the galaxy of perceived threats. Among the recovered data, Maya discovered references to a distant sector of unexplored space, a region rumored to hold ancient relics and powerful artifacts. It was there, amidst the ruins of long-forgotten civilizations, that the enemy had uncovered technology capable of reshaping the fabric of reality itself. Armed with this knowledge, Maya relayed the findings to the task force's commanders. They realized that their mission went beyond defeating a military adversary. It was a quest to prevent a cataclysmic event that could destabilize the entire galaxy. With the enemy base in ruins and their forces scattered, Maya and her allies regrouped aboard the Aurora. The victory was bittersweet, tempered by the knowledge that the true threat still lurked in the shadows, waiting to be unleashed upon an unsuspecting universe. As the joint task force prepared to return to Council space, Maya addressed her crew and allies with a solemn determination. "Our journey is far from over," Maya declared, her voice echoing through the command deck. We have glimpsed the face of our enemy and uncovered their ambitions. Now, we must rally our strength, forge new alliances, and prepare for the challenges that lie ahead. Together, we will stand against the darkness and ensure that the light of humanity continues to shine. And so, Captain Maya Carter and the Joint Task Force embarked on their journey back to Council space, carrying with them the knowledge and resolve gained from their encounter with the mysterious adversary. The future remained uncertain, but they faced it with unity, courage, and a determination to protect all they held dear in the vast expanse of the cosmos. The journey back to Council space was fraught with tension and reflection. On board the Aurora, Captain Maya Carter and her crew processed the implications of their discovery, the enemy's fanatical beliefs, their advanced technology, and the ominous hints of ancient relics with unimaginable power. As the Joint Task Force regrouped at the hidden military outpost on the outskirts of Council territory, Maya convened with Allied commanders and Council representatives to strategize their next move. The intercepted data from the enemy base pointed towards a distant sector of unexplored space, a region shrouded in mystery and danger. Ambassador Zarake of the Varan Confederacy, a key ally in the coalition, proposed a reconnaissance mission to investigate the ancient relics referenced in the enemy's data. It was a risky endeavor, fraught with unknowns and potential dangers, but it offered a chance to uncover vital information that could turn the tide of the conflict. We must understand what these relics are and why they are so crucial to our enemy, Zarake urged, their voice resonating with urgency. They could hold the key to their motivations and weaknesses. With the Council's approval, Maya assembled a select team of specialists, scientists, engineers, and operatives skilled in stealth and reconnaissance. Among them was Dr. Evelyn Singh, a renowned archaeologist with expertise in ancient civilizations and artifacts. Their mission: to penetrate the uncharted sector, locate the rumored relics, and gather intelligence without alerting the enemy or risking further escalation of hostilities. It was a delicate balance of stealth, strategy, and scientific exploration. As the Aurora set course for the uncharted sector, Maya couldn't shake the feeling of unease. The enemy's capabilities and fanaticism had revealed a formidable adversary, one willing to go to any lengths to achieve their goals. Days turned into weeks as the Joint Task Force navigated through the vastness of space, charting a course through treacherous nebulae and cosmic phenomena. Each jump through hyperspace brought them closer to their destination, where ancient mysteries awaited discovery. Upon arrival in the uncharted sector, Maya and her team deployed reconnaissance probes and scanners, scouring the star systems for any signs of the rumored relics. Dr. Singh and her team delved into historical archives and databases, searching for clues that could guide their search. It was during a routine scan of a remote asteroid belt that they made a startling discovery: a hidden gateway concealed within the asteroids, emitting faint energy signatures of ancient origin. "This is it," Dr. Singh exclaimed, her voice filled with excitement and awe. "The gateway leads to a subterranean complex. It could be the key to uncovering the relics we seek." With cautious optimism, Maya led an exploration team through the gateway, descending into the depths of the asteroid's interior. They navigated through winding tunnels and ancient chambers, illuminated by faint bioluminescent flora that thrived in the darkness. Inside the subterranean complex, they discovered a trove of artifacts, technology, and relics left behind by an ancient civilization that had once flourished in the sector millennia ago. The artifacts glowed with residual energy, hinting at powers and knowledge far beyond anything known to modern civilizations. As Dr. Singh and her team cataloged their findings, Maya studied the ancient inscriptions and murals adorning the chamber walls. They told tales of a civilization that had mastered the fabric of space-time, harnessing energies that could reshape reality itself. A civilization that had mysteriously vanished, leaving behind only echoes of their achievements. But amidst the wonder and discovery, danger lurked. The enemy, alerted to the task force's presence, launched a surprise attack on their position. Maya and her team fought valiantly, defending the archaeological site against waves of enemy drones and soldiers. In the midst of the chaos, Maya made a critical decision: to activate one of the ancient relics, a dormant artifact that had lain untouched for eons. Its power surged through her, granting her temporary control over space-time itself. a fleeting glimpse into the capabilities that had once defined the ancient civilization. With the artifact's power, Maya and her team repelled the enemy assault, buying precious time for the Aurora and the task force to evacuate safely. As they regrouped aboard their ships, Maya reflected on the revelations and dangers they had faced, the ancient relics, the enemy's relentless pursuit, and the fragile balance of power in the cosmos. "We've uncovered a fraction of what lies hidden in this sector," Maya mused, her voice tinged with both wonder and caution. "But our journey is far from over. The enemy will not rest until they seize these relics for themselves. We must protect them, understand their true purpose, and prepare for the challenges that lie ahead." And so, Captain Maya Carter and the Joint Task Force returned to Council space, carrying with them artifacts of unimaginable power, newfound knowledge, and a renewed determination to confront the mysterious adversary threatening their existence.